Hello everyone, it's Doreen with Oohlala Vintage Treasures, and I am showing you my desk right now. This is the reality of crafting, and I just wanted to show you, since I did my video for my craft room tour, that I have been crafting over here, and I wanted to show you that if you have a table or desk that looks like this and it's driving you crazy, that you can go ahead and add a few fun elements to your desk and make it more appealing. So stay tuned and I'll be right back and I'm going to show you how we're going to do this. So oftentimes we want to create on our desk, and possibly we have several projects going on at the same time. And so I just thought I would show you guys that you can have a pretty space without doing a lot. So if you have a couple pieces, I'm going to show you, that's my mat that I used to glue on. I'm going to move that out of the way for now. I hope that you can see the angle. I have my coffee here that's about to turn cold. So let me grab a little bit of my coffee and I'll be right back. Okay, so I have lots of things that I've got on my desk. And I showed in my video on the other side is the really big mess, but it's just pretty stuff, right? So I need to clean my desk off, and I thought I would take you guys along just so that you could see that you can have a pretty desk as well. So sometimes when you're crafting, it's overwhelming to see the mess. So I have a few things here to show you that I use often. I'm going to back up my chair. I have this placemat. This one here is a vintage placemat, and I just coffee dyed it. So my desk is lots of colors. It's cream and white and tan mostly. A little bit of pink because I have my mat that I use for my computer. And so I'm moving that out of the way for now. And then over here, I have some bits that I'm going to go through with you guys. So I talked about these bits the other day. So we're going to go ahead and sort through these with my idea that I've been working with in my craft room, and maybe some other things I'll show you as well. So first of all, I'm just going to kind of straighten this part up right now. And I tend to use a lot of boxes, and when I use boxes, I stack them. So a lot of times, see, I have these cake boxes here, which has dividers. And it's just random stuff in the dividers. This is something I wanted to play with later. And this is a candle to remind me to relax and light my candle. I'm just going to put that right here. And so basically this is just a bunch of hodgepodge of different things. So I'm going to take this off my desk. And I'm going to clean up some of these things that I've had sitting around on my desk, so I can get inspired, right? We always have a paper towel or something over here. This is just some things I made. That's going to go over here for now, this applique. And as you can see, my desk is starting to look a little bit better. Let me move the camera just a little bit so you could kind of see where I do my typing on the computer and I work on digitals. I am at an angle right here. I don't normally have my monitor straight across, but when I need to craft, that's where it goes. So laptop, whatever, you move to the side, right? Okay, so I have my keyboard, and as you can see, it's kind of awkward because of the way my stand is. I got all these cords here. It's annoying. And so I just kind of grab everything and push it back behind the keyboard. There's the keyboard. So let me move these out of the way for now. So I kind of shifted everything over to this side of to the right side of my desk. I have bits and pieces of all kinds of stuff here. So I'm just going to put it in this box at the moment. Now, the thing about putting things in boxes is you have to go back and take everything out of the boxes. So we have to be careful not to do that and leave it the way it is, right? So like I showed you, this right here is one of the ones I use because it's padded and I can lean my arms on the table. And this is another one that I use. This is another thrift store find. This is a two-toned placemat, and it's satin on one side, quilted, and then velvet on the other. And I absolutely love touching it. It just gives me that happy feeling when I just, need to relax. And One day this will be a cover. Now, I did use this as the inspiration for my freebie in my group. So if you're in my group and you've played with the French Bliss kit, I did a heart with this pattern in a different color. So this one's a really light cream color. Okay, so let's put that there. This one here is a pillowcase. Absolutely love this pillowcase, you guys. This one here. It's soft as well. It's padded, so it feels nice on the desk. Now, the reason I like having these things on my desk is because I don't like the hardness of the desk. And the wood desk is a real hot mess. I haven't decided what I'm going to do with my desk at the moment, so I've just been leaving it. But as you can see, it's brown, which is fine. It matches the floor, but it's very messed up, and this is the way I got it. It was kind of, banged up a little bit. I might put book pages or vintage, like I want to use French ephemera on here. And I love the way the music paper looks. So I'm just going to fold this stuff up here just to show you this mess. Okay, so that's what I have so far. Now, I'm already starting to feel a little bit better because I cleaned all this area off, but it's not completely clean yet. I'm going to show you that all of this stuff right here is just things I've been working on, and just different things that you can use in crafting as well, digitals and things. So as I clean this up, I'm starting to feel a little less stressed about doing my video. I mean, I'm on video now, but you know what I mean. Sometimes we have to prepare for videos, and it does take a lot to prepare to do a video. And so we have to make it fun and pretty for ourselves, right? So if you've been in my group, I've done a couple lives, and I've always made sure my desk looks pretty for the video. But it's really just an illusion sometimes. We just move things around and make it look good for the video. So I have this right here I need to clean up. So I'm going to grab my full trash can over here. Now what I do is I keep a trash can. This is just a small one I keep on my desk. And I usually have just scraps of things in there. Now I'm going to keep coming in and out to show you my desk because I can't hold the camera and show you. So I'm just kind of going to move the camera around and show you as I go along. Okay. All right. So we're going to clean this up. Sometimes we just have to throw things in the little bin. I may go back and pick through the bin again. You just never know what I'm going to do. And every little scrap is something fun you can make. So let me grab my vacuum over here. Now I have this vacuum that I keep over here, and I use it often. And it's just one of these really sweet little small vacuums. You just turn the button on and go, and you plug it in right there. You can get these on Amazon, and you literally just push the button, and you can see it picks up everything. So I usually just come in here and I just pick up all these little scrappy bits here because it picks up some, but it's all these little scrappy things that we leave laying around. And I know pearls and things like that, right? We don't want to go too big. It's just mostly little stuff you want. You don't want to have all the big stuff in there. So those I put in the trash. But it's mostly just these scraps. There's a pearl trying to get away. And then once we clean all that off, I can wipe off my desk. More paper and more things that I need to dust, right? So I would completely go on the desk and dust it all off. We don't want to put metal in there, but you can put like little bits of paper and things. So this little vacuum is really cool. So I just do that, and then what I can't get, I'll just swipe it into my trash can there. Okay, so there's lots of little bits over here. I don't even know if you could see what I'm doing over here or not. More paper. See, even that little bit right there I can use for something. So I'm going to put that in the box. All right, let's turn this off. And I'll clean that in a little bit. See, it has a high speed too, and it turns off. So that is a really nice thing to have on your desk if you don't want to get crumbs all over your hands and everything. And then I will just push this down, and my trash can gets cleaned out today. Sorry about the shaky. I forgot my desk shakes with the camera. All right, so over there is my keyboard. I'm going to take this one and I'm going to put this there and just kind of tuck it in. And that keeps everything tucked in over here, out of the way, right? And you can also use it to put things on. And then I'm going to add my layers to my desk. So I usually put this one down as a base. And then I go back and I add this one. So this is my rectangle that I'm working with, right? And let's see, this is that. Just moving things around as you're looking through the camera. And you'll see when I turn the camera on and I start filming that it looks completely clean. Sometimes I'll take this part on the side over here to the right of me. Let me show you. So here's to the right of me, right? All of this stuff. And I will take, let me move this again. I will take all this stuff. Oh, I forgot to show you my ruffles. This goes over the top on my computer. So I'm going to set that there. That goes on the side. And then I still have this pretty thing to use. Now, because I have Christmas, I have all these things on my desk. And yeah, I need to film real quick, right? And I have to make myself turn the camera on sometimes because, you know, I get to into what I'm doing and forget. So I just have all these things I'm working on at the same time. And I need to just move on with my video. So I'm just going to put this here and set this all here to the right. Now, yes, it's a mess, right? But once you start adding the layers and the pretty stuff, right? So once you start adding all that and you make yourself a little mound, you don't see the mess anymore. So there you go. That's that part. Also, it's a visual for myself when I'm doing the video. I don't have to worry about, you know, oh, what's something ugly or something I want to hide from you guys that I'm working on so you don't see it. So that is how I do that. And let's see. We got a napkin here. We always use napkins when we're crafting. You see how it's getting a little bit more pretty now as we're putting it together. And I just do something like that and add another layer of texture. And then I also have this, and I'm going to put that on my desk as well. Now, it doesn't matter if I show the brown on my desk, but for me, I just want it to be clean. I want it to look clean. So as you can see, it's starting to look cleaner, but there's a little spot right there. And I'm going to move this. So I'm basically cleaning my desk as I go around, right? I haven't got to the right yet, but I got a lot of the stuff that was in my way, causing me a lot of concern. I always use these on my jewelry pieces, and I'm always looking for pins. So I keep a little dish of just random pins, and let me see. I'm going to take these off and clean this. Put this part in the trash. So let me just clean that. And look at this cute little lady. Isn't she so sweet? She's from one of my kits. I can't remember. I think this is the pink suitcases, but she's so cute and little. So I'm always looking for inspiration on my desk because I lay things out and forget. This was some envelopes I took apart from my French Bliss kit, and I still use the images because they're still good. All right, so now we have a little dusty spot here. And sometimes I will add a layer of lace. So say I have just a piece of lace sitting here, I might just throw that in there. It's just like random, right? Random stuff, but I may need to use this and cut it, so I will put it to the side so I have it there. Now, I watch a lot of videos on cleaning your craft room, and I did one at the other house, but I don't know what I did. I must have deleted it. I must have got frustrated with myself and deleted the whole video because I was tackling lots of boxes at the time. So I want to show you lots of ways that I organize, and maybe that'll help you too. So as you can see now, I got a few crumbs, but that's okay. We're always going to have some kind of crumbs on our desk. So this right here is a really pretty runner that I have. Use your pretties, you guys. Just, you know, I have these sitting in a box, but I'm always using them. I take them out and put them on my desk. So as you can see now, I've got this little space right here. So I've got this space here and that there. I got my little white tray. I got my ink if I need it. I got some pens. Just little things that we use. And then I'm going to clean off the rest of my desk because I want to move these kinds of things over here to the side of my desk so I can get to them, but they're not in my way. And I'm loving my space right here. This looks so much better. I'm going to move this over just a little bit so that you don't see any of the mess over here and over here. All right. So you're just creating a pretty illusion, you guys. That's all. You see that? Okay. So I'm going to put back my pretty stuff. This is a jar that I made with one of the digitals. This is Biscotti Silk Lady Elegance. And this is Snippets of Love Paper Bits. This is Dainty Darlings. And the flower I believe is, I'm not sure. But one of my digitals has this flower in it. I think it's Biscotti Silk. So I just made this cheesecloth holder, and it's removable. So you can take the lid off and move the cheesecloth around, and I never lose my cheesecloth. And I showed this in a short on my YouTube, and I believe Instagram, might be Instagram. And I'm going to come back and do a video on this as well because it's really fun to do. So that's my little inspiration piece there. Then I have my glue bottle. I need that. And then I have some pretties that I worked on. So I'm going to put that right there. I also have some projects that I worked on. This is using a coffee filter. And this is a topper. And I'm going to show you the topper and how it works. So we have an envelope. We put the topper on top of whatever project it is. It needs to be something heavy because it's really heavy once you add all the embellishments to the coffee filter. So I will be doing a video on this as well. I absolutely love this. So much fun to do. And then it goes on the other side like that. And then you can take a clip. So I have a binder clip here with just a little flower and that little rhinestone bit. And you can attach it anywhere you want to hold it together. I'm going to attach it here because I have stuff sticking out here that I want to show you. But you can do something like that and have like a double dangle right there. And that's just a junk envelope that I was playing with, and I coffee dyed it. Love the crunchy, you guys. You know that we love that crunchy sound. But let me show you what's inside. So this is beautiful appliques from the Shabby Dollhouse. Laura, she had a sale on some laces and did these in pink. gorgeous. I love it. Some vintage trims I had in my stash. This is Ruffles and Roses vintage, and this is Biscotti Silk Lady Elegance. And then on the back, these are from the Suitcase Digitals, just collaging some things on the back. I added this applique and these ruffles to fill it in. And then when you flip it up, it's a little booklet like that. Inside is my vintage suitcases, that one and that one. And I just inked around the edges. I have an applique. And I have a little applique inside of a coffee dyed. This is a coffee dyed, pink dyed, sugar, glittery. I don't know if you can see the glitter, but there's glitter on that. And it's just so fun to do on these little CD envelopes. And this is a little writing spot. So you can get a lot in these little, what are we calling these? Coffee filter journal. So I'll call this a coffee filter journal. Actually, it's coffee filter flip because it flips over the page, right? With hidden spots. And this is some vintage paper that I embossed and filled it into the corner to make the pocket with the shape. You could add another pocket here. You could add more laces or like a tuck spot up here if you want. But I just kept it simple so that it wouldn't be too heavy because it is quite heavy with all the embellishments on it. So that is one of the projects that that I worked on. And then once you stick it over your pot, once you put it over the envelope, it looks really cute on top. Makes a fun gift if you want to send it to a friend. Make sure that you clip it though because it needs something to hold it tight. So just clip it like that. You got these little rhinestone bits there and that flower. And it's just a cute project, right? Okay, so let's move this and we'll put this right here. Hopefully it's no glare. Let me make sure there's not a glare. I might have to put some papers on top. I made another booklet. I showed this in another quick video. So that I'll just put on top of there. I love making these little booklets. See this one? I did this booklet. Maybe I'll come back and show you guys if you want to see that. I made this little booklet. All of these things were sitting in my stash and I was just playing one day. So I've had all these little projects. This is a tea bag pocket using the outer parts of a tea bag that holds the tea bag. So that's that. And that's Ruffles and Roses. So this is my Suitcase Ladies. No, this is Biscotti Silk, I believe. And this one here, love her. So I've got that there. And I'm working on some other things here. So I would just put all this like right here to grab when I need it, right? But you're not seeing the glare, so that's good. All right, so got this applique, one of my favorite appliques, and some more little bits of projects that I did. And a little charm dangle, we'll put that there. And what else? Okay, so I got an envelope I coffee dyed and it didn't come out as good as I wanted, but I still like the little imprint from a vintage plastic tablecloth. Let's see, let's put this right here. All right, so this is the box I showed you earlier. So that is all I have left to take care of. And remember, the side of my right of my desk, almost all of it is cleaned up except for one little tiny corner. So that's good. And then I have my little bits here. Now let's see. I'm going to show you how this looks when I get this part done. I'm going to fix this napkin here. Let's see. I might need to show you. So this part, I'm just going to fold it up. And I'm going to put it right here to cover up this mess right here. Right? And then I got some CD envelopes. Let's put those right there. And I was looking for my little crate. Where did I put it? I have a little crate from Dollar Tree that I use to organize stuff. So I'll find that and I'll come back with that. So we have those envelopes. Now here's where my ruffle comes in. I'm going to put that on top of here and move this all down. Let's see. I need to have some more over here because I need some more texture. I'm trying to hide the cords. So that's what I have so far. And let me show you. Here's what I got so far. All my stuff I'm working with. And then this is a little pile underneath there of things I'm working on that I need to keep on my desk to finish. And then I just have a little mess over here, but it's stacked up pretty good. And yeah, that's it so far. So let me turn this camera around and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. So let me go ahead and straighten this up so I can get to work, you guys. I'm so excited to play and to show you what I've been working on organizing in my craft room. So as you know, these things never unwrinkle, so I'm not going to worry about that. And then I'm putting my ruffles over here to soften that area. And then I have my flowers here. I have one little section over here, and I really want to put something there. Let's see. All right, I have this right here. It's just like a little placemat. That's just going to go under here. Then I have this. Love that. That's just going to go there. That leaves me lots of workspace to work on projects. You can kind of see, let me move it up right there. You can kind of see the things I'm working on. And I don't know if I'll be using the cheesecloth, but I have other things to put on the desk, so that's why. And then I have this one. I don't know if I need it, but I'm just going to drape it because I just love this look. So move this up a little so I don't knock it over. And then I come back and I'm going to put my glue mat, and I'm going to put a book page that I had on here before. Sometimes a book page helps to visualize what you're working with, especially with these. This is a non-glare cutting mat from Dollar Tree that I like to use. Let's go with something like that. So I will keep this under my desk until I get started, and then I'll grab it out. So it's under here. So that, I don't know if you can see that. All right. So now my desk is ready for filming. So I hope you guys enjoyed this part, and I'm going to come back and I'm going to show you how we are going to organize these items, these little bitty things that we have in our stash of things that you just need to organize. So stay tuned and I'll be right back. Bye everyone.